Same office, same meeting. Same moment. Person A, helpful, agreeable, always says yes, volunteers for everything, contributes ideas openly, laughs at the boss's jokes even when they are not funny, works the hardest in the room, gets ignored. Person B, same intelligence, same role, works less visibly, speaks less, but when they speak, people listen, says no sometimes, does not volunteer for everything, does not over-explain their decisions, gets promoted, use a specific vivid scene, a meeting room, a promotion announcement, a moment where person A realizes something is deeply wrong. Ask 1 to 2 rhetorical questions. What if your kindness is being read as something you never intended? What if the workplace is not rewarding effort, it is rewarding something else entirely? Keep sentences punchy, short, uncomfortable, end with a tension line. Being nice was never the problem. Being invisible was. Now explain why person B gets rewarded while person A gets ignored. Not because life is unfair, because of how the human brain reads social signals. Cover. Agreeableness is subconsciously read as low status. When you say yes to everything your brain is broadcasting, I need your approval. And people who need approval are automatically ranked lower in social hierarchies. Not consciously. Niceness without boundaries reads as having nothing worth protecting. A person who never pushes back signals, there is nothing here valuable enough to defend. People unconsciously assign value to things that have resistance. Over-explaining reads as insecurity. Confident people do not justify every decision. The moment you start explaining why you deserve something, you have already lost half the argument. Use phrases like, "This is not about being mean, it is about being readable." Your brain is sending signals you never agreed to send. Same workplace, completely different perception. Make the viewer feel this is social science, not a character flaw. A character, call them Priya or Daniel, 3 years at the same company. Never late, never complained, covered for colleagues, stayed late, said yes to every request from every direction. Performance reviews, great team player. Promotions, went to someone else, twice. The moment sitting in the break room after the second promotion announcement. Coffee going cold, watching the person who got promoted. Someone who said no regularly, who pushed back in meetings, who left on time every day. Walk past laughing. The realization, I have been performing effort, they have been performing value. The shift, not becoming mean, becoming intentional. Make it sensory. The break room smell, the fluorescent lights, the cold coffee, the specific feeling of working hard and being invisible. That afternoon they made a decision that changed every professional relationship after that. Before I give you the shifts, I need you to think about something. How many times this week did you say yes when you meant no? How many times did you over-explain a decision nobody asked you to justify? Count it, because that number is costing you more than you know. Shift number 1. Stop justifying. Start stating what it is. Remove the over-explanation from your communication. State your position. Stop defending it unprompted. Why it works psychologically, justification triggers a cognitive bias called the explanation effect. The more you explain, the more the listener subconsciously assumes you are not confident in your position. Confidence is perceived through brevity. What it looks like. Instead of I cannot take that project because I already have 3 deadlines and I do not want to let the team down, say I cannot take that on right now. Full stop. No apology attached. Shift number 2. Let silence work for you. What it is. Stop filling every silence with agreement, laughter, or reassurance. Why it works psychologically. Silence creates social pressure. Most people rush to fill it. The person who does not fill it is automatically perceived as more composed and higher status. Silence is not awkward for confident people. It is comfortable. What it looks like, your boss makes a questionable comment in a meeting. Instead of nodding and smiling, pause, look at them, say nothing for 2 seconds, then respond calmly. That pause changes how the entire room reads you. Shift number 3. Make your no mean something. What it is, say no selectively, but consistently, not aggressively. Just clearly. Why it works psychologically, scarcity principle. Things that are always available are never valued. Your time and energy are resources. Resources with no limit have no perceived value. The moment you say no, your yes becomes worth something. What it looks like, next time someone asks you to cover their work on your day off, I cannot this time. No long story. No guilt. No 3 follow-up messages checking if they're okay with it. Shift number 4. Perform value, not effort. What it is, stop making your hard work visible. Start making your results visible. Why it works psychologically, outcome bias. People do not reward effort, they reward outcomes. Busy does not equal valuable. Results do. What it looks like, instead of telling your boss how many hours you spent on something, tell them what it achieved. Not I worked all weekend on this, but this increased our output by 30%. You have spent years believing that working harder and being kinder would eventually be enough, that the right people would notice, that patience was the strategy. Nobody told you that the workplace does not run on fairness. It runs on perception, and perception is something you can control. This is not about becoming cold, or political, or someone you do not recognize. It is about understanding that kindness with no boundary is not kindness. It is invisibility wearing a smile. You already have everything you need. You just need to stop hiding it behind apologies and over-explanations. Stop performing effort. Start commanding respect.